Okay, hello dear friends. I wake up with my hair like that, so I decide to cut it. It's been too long. So I cover the floor with magazines and now I am getting ready. So you buy, you go to Costco to buy this paper towel. Actually not so needed, because actually this is not so needed, but doesn't hurt anyway. And you get a pair of good scissors. That's about it. I cannot see the back, unfortunately. Not a big cut. This part has more hair, so it's relatively hard to cut. And then you start to take a shower and clean it. You want to do it, and you do it. Just that simple. So the back, I cannot see the back. If I cannot see the back, I'm not worrying. Feel shorter. Let me see my back. Make it a try. It's more or less the same, I think. Oh, I can see the mirror. Yeah, I can see the camera. Okay, I will see the camera. That should be okay, right? That's it. Okay, so I took a shower and that's about it. And I later on trimmed one more time, one more scissor cut, and that's about it. It's not the best. I still can see a lot of imperfection, but it's all about tolerance, right? Or preference. Some people cannot tolerate an ugly hair or uneven hair or imperfect hair. Some people cannot tolerate a long hair. So for me, the more intolerable is long hair. So between these two, you make a decision. You want a long hair or you want a perfect hair. Everything when we see matters. There are a lot of things in our life we need to make decision. Usually when we need to make decision, it's not the easy decision, because when we need to make decisions, usually the problem is more than just a simple thought. So, okay, we make a better one, we make a better choice. No, when we need to make decisions, usually there are problems beyond what is a better one. It's usually the two bad ones. You make a decision out of the two bad ones and make a decision based on less bad. Right? What is outside? Do, do, do. This one is almost finishing. I am happy. That's good. Almost there. Always the same thing. Pretty tedious. Right now, before I got a lot of criticism on my makeup, and you should not apply too much powder, or you should put this, you should do that. I think people now get used to this person never change herself. Do not even bother to comment on those. You build up your reputation of just an unlistening person. You build up your reputation of a good person or bad person through your practice, activity, through your daily conduct. And it is it. It is it. Ching, 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 ching. Anyway, there's not very much to talk about. Yesterday we talked about fate, karma, and our karma just these many years. And I got one friend said, if the person I love decide to have nothing to do with me, I just I think she said, I just take it and regret the time wasted on that. That's a very wise thing. No matter it's a job, it's a person, a relation, it's a toy, it's a thing, it's a person, it's a group of friends. nothing is forever. A country relationship, nothing is forever. It's built on mutual benefit. On marriage, it's on mutual benefit. I love you, you love me. We both need love, and we both love the person in front of us. The best scenario. I love you, you do not love me because you love another person, or you love another thing, or your time is done with me. Then the mutual benefit will be they separate, or they live together under one roof without social distancing. And I have heard some people lived forever, 10 years, 20 years like that, because their children need a family, they need a house, they cannot afford to separate, whatever reason. And I have known people who dislike their job and keep on doing that job. Every day go there to torture themselves, to torture ourselves, to suffer. This may happen because we are not always the best for loving one thing. It's nothing wrong. Sometimes it's temporary, just it's kind of disturbing. Sometimes it's temporary that you feel you are exhausted. It's very natural and healthy feeling to not to feel love for someone or something. It could be the job you love, but you just have a down time. Even our favorite toy, even our favorite game, we have that time. And get over it. Do not overthink about it. Time will cure. If it is something that is yours, it will come back. Karma will give you back. Karma will say, well, this is yours. I give you 5 years time to separate, to think it through. At the end of the day, you come back together. So we have seen people get back to the same family again. We have seen people go back to the same job again. And we have seen people picking up the old habit, the old passion, the old hobby again. All is possible. Be calm, be cool, and be tolerant, be open-minded, and be ready to accept things turn out the way you do not want it to turn out. And accept it's all about karma. Do not blame yourself. It's not your fault. It's not his fault. It's not her fault. Fate is making a joke on you. Fate is putting a spell on you. Just have an open mind, open heart, and things will turn better. So this is my cut hair, and it's not as good as before because it's just like cut. Fresh cut hair is not your hair. Your hair needs time to heal itself, to come to its nature. And sometimes we go to salon and we always see people blaming the hairdresser. Oh, you cut me so bad, you cut me so wrong, or something. We do it also. I do it also. There are times, oh, he didn't trim this part, and she didn't trim that part. We have this, but the truth is that you have a, no, not you. The truth is that, get out. The truth is that I have a miserable hair, and no, I have a miserable head, and there's nothing can be done with it. Anyway, so whatever is happening to you, it's just a story time. I do not mean anything serious. Accept things, and still you are the owner of yourself. You can decide. You can decide to have a very open mind and cut off everything, start everything anew, or you can be more cautious. Give yourself the time, give your family the time, give your work the time, give your relation the time, give your things the time, give everything time to let it settle. Whichever way, there is no wrong way. There is only your way or highway. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Does it look like dog bite? 狗咬的，狗啃的。